Good morning, everyone. Today's headlines are Japan's ex-PM Abe, a friend of India, killed while camping. 13 killed in collaboration of at Amarnath, 40 missing. Supreme Court relief for TV anchor facing multiple FIR. Chinese fighter flew very close to Indian coast on LAC last May. Uganda woman living in India for 56 years seeks citizenship. India travelers most intrepid in Asia Pacific. India defense export at record 13K crore at in FY 2020. 13,000 crore. I 2020. Delivery man Bihar from Bihar so dead in Impal. 165 tests positive for COVID in Patna, 422 in state. Times new variant behind surge in COVID cases in state, say expert. Meaning of chromium nickel in state soon MIN. Bravio teacher makes a U-turn. Minister proposes food processing institute in state. Lalu Health better takes proper launch. Man reaches school with sword to seek money to adverse impact of deficient rainfall in state. Fishing cat found dead at Baga. Kingpin of fake note tracked and wanted by NIA arrested. God market is better but still dull in this year vendor. Day of unbearable pain and irreparable loss for me. PM pays tribute to Abiy. Rahul Abiy left a testing legacy of Indo-Pacific. A friend of Delhi, Abiy helped realize free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific. CBI book Mumbai ex-top cop, NSC ex-chief for phone tap. Jharkhand CM suspend IS officer for sex harassment. Soldiers dies in J&K falling bid in infiltrated terrorist kills. That's all. Thank you.
Headlines.
Good morning, class. Fadnavis Shinde in Delhi to discuss cabinet extension. Jubair gets 5 days interim bail in UP case. Jaishankar, Blinken and Lavrov talks focus on Ukraine crisis. Refusing to marry after recent trip SC. India's monsoon face climate changes. Earth needs a soft path for water now. SC gives FEMA authority 60 days in Somi case. Ops at a standstill. Roads to be paid. Vivo to HC. If tried to move Japan beyond war remorse. There was assassinations bid on apps granted to price of cattle skyrockets ahead of Eid in Pakistan. Ready for Rishi Sunak launches bid to success Johnson's and UK Prime Minister. Lanka police imposed curfew, fired tear gas at protesters ahead of steel. Biden signs order to safeguard access to abbreviations, calls SC out of control. UK's bill to invest 1,925 crore in Mahindra's four-wheels EVs. Sensex Nifty maintain movement for third day. Pay premium as you drive, how you drive. OVL eyes bigger role in Shaklin 1. Benefits to a staff will not attract GST, clarify CBIC. FEMA violations, MST India fined 52 crore, Akar Patel 10 crore. My husband is innocent wife of accused wed in Amravati murder. PFI twist in support of TMC's Mahua. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
India's defense exports.
Good morning, everyone. India export of arms and defense technology touched a record Rs 13,000 crore in the financial years 2021 to 22, with 70% contribution coming from the private sector and the remaining 13% from the public sector. The defense export, which witnessed
Contribution.
contribution
Shun.
son
Shun.
contribution
Shun.
witnessed a substantial increase over the preceding financial year, mainly to the US, the Philippines, and other countries in Southeast Asia, West Asia, and Africa. Asia. 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 In 2020, 21 to 22, we have recorded Rs 13,000 crore of export, which is the highest ever number that we have ever recorded in defense. Additional security defense production. Sanjay Jaju said on Friday a major export deal inked in January this year was the $375 million Rs 2,770 crores contract to export BrahMos supersonic consume missiles to the Philippines, which will pave the way for more such deal with the country, as well as the Asian country like Indonesia and Vietnam, as well reported earlier by TOI Times of India. The arms export in 2021 to 22 were almost eight times of what they were. About five. Private sector account for 70%. Years back, India defense export amount to Rs 8,434 crores in 2020 to 21, Rs 9,115 crores in 2019 to 20, and Rs 2,059 crores in 2015 to 16. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh will reward a private sector organization and others from the public sector that perform the best in defense export
at the first ever artificial intelligence in defense symposium and
Symposium.
symposium and
Exhibition.
exhibition on Monday.
Exhibition.
Exhibition.
Show और सब इनको क्या करवाओ? Ugandan woman living in India for 56 years seeks citizenship.
Good morning, everyone. The Bombay HC on Friday served the center's response to the plea of Ugandan women residing in residing in Andhra, seeking citizenship after living in India for 56 years. Justices Sanjay Gangapur Wala and Sriram Modak heard the petition by Lab Popot 66 request and set aside the December 30, 2019 order of the collector supports that rejected her citizenship application. You are a stateless national by birth. You have not seeked any valid passport and visa. Therefore, you are not fulfilling the condition of the Indian Citizenship Act 1955. It started. Law was born on September 6, 1955 in Kamuli, Uganda. Her Indian origin parents held British passports. On February 15, 1966, when she was 10 years old, she and her mother entered India on her mother's passport. She married Jatin Popat in 1977. She applied for an Indian passport in 1997, 2008, and in 2012, when she was advised to first register herself as an Indian citizen. She then applied in March 2019. Her petition said that
एक मिनट रिलैक्स थोड़ा वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन लाओ ना, मतलब हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं ना, तो थोड़ा आवाज किसी शब्द में ऊपर जाएगा, किसी में नीचे जाएगा, ठीक है. पिटीशन नहीं, शन हाँ, चलो.
her petition said that on
पहले एकदम रिलैक्स, ठीक है, कोई हड़बड़ी नहीं है. क्लियर? तुम्हारा हाथ क्यों कांप रहा है? हमको देखो, हाथ क्यों कांप रहा है? ये माइक का हाथ भी कांप रहा है, ये भी हाथ कांप रहा है. अरे हैं? फर्स्ट टाइम क्या मतलब है? इतना ये तो पढ़ रहे हो. इस क्लास में फर्स्ट टाइम आ रहे हो?
no sir.
तो सभी तो वही कुर्सी है, वही टेबल है, कल जो था आज भी वही, कोई पेंटिंग वेंटिंग तो हुआ नहीं, सेम है. पढ़ो.
Her petition said no person deserves to be treated as a stateless national, as it served to be
फिर हाथ कांप रहा है,
served to be done in
फिर
her
हाथ कांप रहा है.
case by
ये हाथ क्यों कांप रहा है?
नहीं मालूम
हैं?
नहीं मालूम sir.
नहीं मालूम.
Okay.
हाथ नहीं कांपना चाहिए, मजबूत से पकड़ो. हाँ, रिलैक्स. चलो.
Her petition said no person deserves to be treated as a stateless national, as is served to be done in her case by the informed order. Oh yes sir. Thank you.
तुम लोग जॉगिंग करो, ठीक है. जिसका भी हाथ कांप रहा है तो दौड़ के आया करो. 165 tests positive for COVID in Patna, 422 in state.
Good morning, everyone. Today's headlines are 165 tests positive for COVID in Patna, 422 in state. The state recorded 422 new COVID-19 cases, including 165 in Patna on Friday. One woman who was suffering from acute myeloid leukemia, a kind of blood cancer, and also tested positive for COVID, died at AIMS Patna on Friday, taking the death toll to 12,263 in the state so far.
Bihar was the 10th among the 36 states and union territories in the new COVID-19 cases on Friday. There were 1,741 active cases in the state. Altogether, 36 patients were undergoing treatment at different healthcare institutes, including 25 in dedicated COVID hospitals and 10 in private hospitals. The 20-year-old woman had come to Mahavir Cancer Sansthan from Vaisali for treatment. Her sample had come here for the test. It was a positive. She was brought to AIMS at 4 a.m. We put her on ventilator support. However, she did around 9 a.m. AIMS Patna nodal in charge for COVID-19, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar said the health department bulletins said 422 new cases were detected against 1,16,433 samples tested in the past 24 hours. Altogether, 6,607 samples were tested in Patna, which was 2.50% positive rates. Gaya had the second highest cases, 46, followed by Muzaffarpur 24, Banka 23, Bhagalpur 17, and Jahanabad 14. Patna had the maximum active cases, 970, followed by Bhagalpur 130, Gaya 79, Khagaria 46, Purnia 44, Supaul 33, Arwal 29, Kishanganj 25, and Vaisali 21. Meanwhile, 254 people had recovered in the past 24 hours. Thank you.
Colleges and city follow COVID-19 protocols as number of cases increases. Number.
Yes, number of cases. Good morning, everyone. Today news is colleges in city follow COVID-19 protocols as number of cases increases. Patna, amid a spike in COVID-19 cases, colleges in the city are taking all precautions so that they do not have to shift again to online mode of teaching. They are issuing guidelines to students as well as employees coming to colleges to wear face masks, use sanitizer, and maintain social distance on the campus. For instance, Patna Women's College, which women's colleges, we women's colleges, which reopening after summer vacations, conducted the semester exams for the first year by following the all COVID-19 protocols. We have made masks compulsory, but students are still not serious about following the guidelines. We are also maintaining social distancing in the exam hall. From 12th July, full field gate classes will begin, and we are going to strictly follow all the COVID guidelines. We are also going to start the vacations drive on the college's premium from August 1st August. Said Sister M. Rasmi, AC, Principal of Patna Women's College. At AN College, the COVID-19 protocols are not strictly being followed. Although after the surge in cases, the college's authority is planning to take action. The fear of COVID is not left among students. We are following the old protocols of sanitizers and social distancing, but neither the students nor the teachers are strictly wearing masks. Seeing the surge in cases, we are thinking to take some strict action so that the education is not
We are.
we are
Uh,
we are thinking to take some strict action so that the education is not hampered, said SP Sahib.
hampered.
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 Said
Hampered मतलब बाधा.
yes.
कोई बाधा नहीं है.
Said SP Sahib, principal of AN College. Meanwhile, the students.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile. Meanwhile, the students were seen fearless regarding COVID, and they are not ready to wear masks and following the safety guidelines. For the last 2 years, we have been wearing masks, but now I find it to be
Suffocating.
as the weather is so humid. Also, we have been
Vaccinated.
vaccinated. So I don't think COVID will prove to be dangerous for us this time. But if the college makes it compulsory, we have to wear masks at any cost, said Sambhavi Kumari.
Shambhavi Kumari.
Sambhavi Kumari, a student of Patna Women's College.
Thank you.
Thanks.
कोविड का बहुत सारा हेडलाइन आ गया है. न्यू वेरिएंट है. New variant behind surge in COVID cases in state, says experts.
Good morning, everyone. New variant behind surge in COVID cases in a state, say experts. The present surge in COVID positive cases in the state is driven mostly by a new variant. Say medical experts. Incidentally, majority of those testing positive have already taken their requisite doses of vaccines. Dr. Sanjeev Kumar, nodal officer of COVID ward of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Patna, AIIMS, Patna, said about 50% of those testing positive had taken vaccines, including the precautionary dose. We think the current surge could be due to some mutant variant of Omicron. Of the 1,067 tested on Thursday, 64 were found positive at AIIMS Patna. However, the rate of hospital admission is very low, as only 5%, mostly having some other problems, were admitted to
Admission.
admitted
Admission.
admission
Sure.
admission admitted to the COVID ward on Saturday. Patients behind admitted or advised home isolation had some new symptoms like frequent itching on body parts and stomach upset. He added, PMCH Superintendent Dr. Ayush Thakur too said many people who tested positive and turned up for treatment and are in home isolation claim to be fully immune. Indicated some variant of the Omicron as the main cause of surge in cases. So 35-bed COVID ward is ready at PMC with only 2 patients were admitted there. Thakur said extreme weakness and headache were the common symptoms in COVID positive patients. Another observation is that the oxygen saturation level in normal in patients falling sick, he added. Managing Director of Rural Memorial Hospital, Dr. Santajit Singh, however, said that mass immunization in the state continues to protect people from the current surge. Only protect people from the current surge. Only 3 patients were admitted with COVID symptoms, but none had any severity. Dr. Sanjit added, immunization does not guarantee total immunity from any infection. However, it lessens the severity of the problem observed in earlier waves before vaccination, and it is a good sign indicating efficacy of sort. Possibility of some unknown variant making its appearance in immunization. Persons also got support with a large number of persons testing positive of at Nalanda, meeting positive medical college and hospital NMCH. Confirmed Deputy Superintendent
Dr. Satish Kumar of Medicine Department. He said, unlike the first and second waves caused by a Delta variant, lungs of patients found positive in the current surge had no infections as per CT scan reports. Thank you.
Lalu health better takes proper lunch.
Good morning, everyone.
Hmm.
Lalu health better take proper lunch. Patna, RJD Chief Lalu Prasad Yadav showed further sign of improvement in his health and was able to sit on his own on Friday. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi met him at AIIMS Delhi, where Lalu is undergoing treatment. Rahul also connected his mother and party's interim President Sonia Gandhi as well as sister Priyanka Gandhi to Lalu on phone. Lalu was airlift from Patna on Wednesday and admitted in the CCU at AIIMS Delhi. The same evening, he had slipped from the stairs at home on Sunday evening and suffered hairline fracture in his two bones. He had been rushed to a private hospital in Patna at 3:30 a.m. on Monday and remained there for 3 days before being airlifted to AIIMS Delhi. Lalu's elder daughter and Rajya Sabha MP Misha Bharti shared a few photos of Lalu on Twitter, showing him sitting on a chair with a smile on his face. Because of your prayers and proper cares at AIIMS Delhi, Laluji health has shown much improvement. Today, your Laluji is able to get up from the bed and sit. He is able to stand with support. Who knows better than Laluji to come out from any kind of difficulty? She tweeted and argued people not to believe any rumors regarding his health. A source close to the family said Lalu had roti sabji, dahi and sevai in breakfast and rice, pulse and vegetable in lunch. He is showing improvement with each passing day. He even had a small exercise under the supervision of medical experts. He said, adding that Lalu could be shifted to the private ward soon. Meanwhile, people continued to hold a special prayer for the ailing Lalu in the state member of Jan Shakti Parishad, an outfit floated by his elder son Tej Pratap, also organized a special puja and havan for Lalu at Hanuman Mandir in Patna. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Day of unbearable pain and irreparable loss of for me. PM pays tribute to A.
Abe.
Abe. Today, India to observe one-day state mourning. Morning. Morning. It's day to unbearable pain and irreparable loss for me. said PM Narendra Modi as he paid his condolence after the assassination of former Japanese PM Shinzo Abe and declared a one-day mourning on July 9 morning, describing Abe as a reliable friend of India. The PM acknowledged his role in expecting India's growth story through Japan's assistance, announcing a day of national mourning as a mark of deepest respect for Abe. Modi said the late Japanese leader made me immense to contribute to evaluating India-Japan relationship to the level of a special strategic and global partnership. Today, whole India mourns with Japan and we stand in solidarity with our Japanese brothers and sisters in this difficult moment, tweeted Modi. During my recent visit to Japan, I had the opportunity to meet Mr. Abe again and discuss many issues. He was witty and insightful as always. Little did I know that his would be our last meeting. My heartfelt condolences to his family and the Japanese people, he added. Modi said his association with Abe went back many years and that he got to know him during his tenure as Gujarat CM. Our friendship continued after I became PM. His sharp insight of our economy and global affairs always made me a deep impression on me, said Modi. He was a great statesman and his infectious affability endeared him the world over. That he fell prey to as an association's bullet is a tragedy for the whole humanity, President Ramnath Kovind said on Twitter. Union Home Minister Amit Shah described Abe as India's valued friend. Pained to learn about the association of the former PM of Japan and India's valuable friend, Mr. Shinzo Abe, his efforts in strengthening the India-Japan relationship will always be held fondly in our memories. My deepest condolences to his family, followers, and the people of Japan, Shah tweeted. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sneha. Today's headlines are UK's BL to invest rupees 1,925 crore in Mahindra's 4-wheel EV bids. CO2C capital infusion of around 1 billion from Impact Investor British International Investment BII will invest rupees 1,925 crore in Mahindra and Mahindra's new electric vehicle arm. As per an agreement between the two partners, the new electric vehicle company EVCO is investigated to have a total capital inversion of around rupees 8,000 crore, 1 billion between financial year 2024 and fiscal year 2027 for planned product portfolio. M&M and BII will invest rupees 1,925 crore each in EVCO, which would focus on four-wheel passengers electric vehicles as per the pact. The Mumbai-based automaker and BII have executed a binding agreement in this regard. According to the pact, BII will invest up to rupees 1,925 crore in the form of compulsory convertible instruments at a valuation of up to rupees 70,070 crore, resulting in 2.8% to 4.8% ownership in the EVCO. And M&M said in a late night regulatory filing on Thursday, M&M and BII will work jointly to bring other like-minded investors in the company to match the funding requirement in a phased manner, it added. We are extremely highlighted to have BII as a partner in our SUV electric journey. In BII, we have found a like-minded long-term partner who is committed to combating the climate endorsement. The M&M MD and CEO Anisha said the Mahindra Group aims to be planet positive by 2040. He noted. Mahindra has been a pioneer in the electric vehicle space, and we are confident we will be the leaders in the electric SUV market in the future. Shan stated. M&M Executive Director, Auto and Farm Sectors Rajesh said the company expects 20 to 30% of company SUVs to the electric by 2027. BII and CEO Nick O'Donnell said the anchor investment will be key to attracting additional sources of private capital into this exciting event with the Mahindra Group. Thank you.
This one. Sensex Nifty maintained momentum for third day.
Good morning, class. The sensor and Nifty merchant
marched
higher for the third season on the turn on Friday, and investors continue to accumulate banking in fast
infrastructure
and FMCG.